Oh, there, Connor. Thanks for the XP.
You're the one who saved me.
Yes.
Then, thank you. Father always said to remember to thank people who do nice things for you. I hope Father gets
That's
better
good.
soon. He will, won't he?
Yeah. Well, we shall take our leave.
I'm here for you. Of course.
What will you do when it's all over?
I have not given this a lot of thought. What will I do? We've traveled far and wide. Does it need to end? There's so much out there. Adventures to be had and stories to be told. I want to be part of it all. I might need some company. And you're not too irritating. You're welcome to come along if you like.
I would love to.
It is settled then. You and I wandering the world, seeking our fortunes. I can't wait.
I can't wait as well. Well, anyway, weapons.
Now that we're back at the camp, I want to talk about what happened at Redcliffe.
You were there. You saw what happened.
Yes, I know. I've had some time to think about it now. I just wanted to thank you. You went out of your way to save the Isle's family, and you did it.
I know he gets pissed off at me if I
Though it would
didn't.
have been easier not
Did the
to.
blood magic way.
There's been so much death and destruction. It makes me feel good that at least we were able to save something. No matter how small. I owed the Isle that much.
It's not much. We can say much
You're
more.
right. Hopefully, by that time, there's still enough of Ferelden left to save. Good. Now that the warm, fuzzy part of the day is over with, we can get back to the ritual dismemberments. Oh, wait, it's not Tuesday, is it?
No, it's Wednesday.
I enjoy the nights at camp. The night always seems more peaceful to me. Safer.
I agree. I know what you mean.
I feel the night grants us a reprieve from the troubles of the day. Silly, isn't it? The darkspawn never sleep, and they lurk in the shadows. I enjoy those nights when we stand guard together, talking to pass the time in those small hours. Well, I talk and you listen mostly. Sometimes
I love to listen to
succumb
you.
and fall asleep and wake to find you still watchful. And I know you're watching out for me.
I'd be poor lead if you died in my watch.
What I'm trying to say is that I trust you. I'm comfortable around you. I know you'll be there when I need you. You are our leader and my friend, and sometimes I think that maybe we could be more than that. Maker, look at me stumbling over my words like an ill-educated peasant girl. Some bard I am.
You're cute when you're embarrassed.
I'm not embarrassed. I'm just flushed because of the heat.
Yeah. I always wanted us to be more than just friends.
Really?
Absolutely.
No one told me.
Since the moment I met you,
You
you've been
felt
of
the
my
same
life.
way and didn't do me the courtesy of informing me? You made me say all those things.
You're my
Why couldn't you
gaming
have said them
love.
first? Oh, you... Oh, how very awkward.
That's me, I'm a terrible person. You still let me, right?
Oh, chivalry is so dead. Making the lady spill her guts like that.
Yeah. I'm gonna kiss you. Oh yeah.
Well, that settles it then.
It does. Wanna do it again?
I'm here for you.
Yes.
Let's do Flemet's Hut. Morgan's mission. Because you don't want to be there. And we'll be attacked on the way. I believe I know what this will be. Well, no, it's a cutscene.
Sire, I have more news. Oh, yes. Well, it seems that the fighting has gone
Enough.
exactly as you...
I would like to know what you intend to accomplish, Father. Should we not be fighting the Darkspawn instead of each other?
The nobility
Yeah.
should be brought into line and then the Darkspawn defeated. This is no true blight, Honora.
It is, you
Caelan's
dumb bitch.
vanity demanded it be so.
Beg pardon,
You're the
sire.
dumbest
But
cunt
blight
ever.
or no, we may not have the manpower to face the Darkspawn soon.
Kaelan approached your legions for support, did he
Never!
not?
Marek and I drove those bastards out! Not roll out the welcome for them now!
We need help, Father. We cannot deal with this crisis.
Oh, she
alone.
understands.
Ferelden will stand on its own! I will lead it through this, Honora. You must have faith in me.
Did you kill Kaelan?
He did it in a way.
His death was his own doing.
You didn't help him. So it's your own doing, you dumb bitch. I can't believe some people choose an ending where he lives to Dragon Age I can't say the way. Inquisition. How could you do that? How? Kill that motherfucker in this game.
Oh, thank the Maker. We need help. They attacked
Yeah,
the
yeah, I know.
Please
This is a
help us.
trap.
Follow me. I'll take you to them.
This is a trap. This girl's about to get paid 20 quid. Mm-hmm. We're about to die. Tree.
The Grey Warden dies here!
That's what you want.
Enemies approaching!
You suck, Zephyrin. Jesus Christ.
Ready! Right ahead.
So many traps, eh?
Right ahead. Yes. Oh, here comes trouble! It's done.
Kill him now. Wake him up.
What? I rather thought I would wake up dead, or not wake up at all, as the case may be. But I see you haven't killed me yet. Ah, so I'm to be
Questions?
interrogated. Let me save you some time. My name is Zevran. Zev to my friends. I am a member of the Antivan Crows, brought here for the sole purpose of slaying any surviving Grey Wardens, which I have failed at, sadly.
I'm not happy you failed.
So would I be, in your shoes. For me, however, it sets a rather poor precedent, doesn't it? Getting captured by a target seems a tad detrimental to one's budding assassin career.
Hoo-ha, dude. Kill
a
us.
rather taciturn fellow in the capital. Logain, I think his name was.
Yes, that is
Yes,
correct.
That's it. I have no idea what his issues are with you. The usual, I imagine. You threaten his power, yes? Beyond that,
No.
I am not loyal to
And do
him.
shit to him.
I was contracted to
He's a
perform
traitor
service.
bitch. And now
Well,
he failed.
that's between Logain and the Crows, and between the Crows and myself.
And between
Isn't
you and
that
me.
what we're establishing now? I wasn't. If I had succeeded, I would have returned home and the Crows would have informed your Logain of the results, if he didn't already know. If I had failed, I would be dead, or I should be, at least as far as the Crows are concerned. No need to see Logain then.
And if you have
What
failed.
can I say, huh? I am an eternal optimist. Although the chances of succeeding at this point seem a bit slim, don't they? No, I don't suppose you'd find that funny, would you?
You're a cool guy. Please don't betray me for the 3,000th time.
I wasn't paid anything. The crows, however, were paid quite handsomely, or so I understand. Which does make me about as poor as a chantry mouse, come to think of it. Being an Antivan crow isn't for the ambitious, to be perfectly honest.
What are
I
the
can tell you
Indian crow?
that. They are an order of assassins out of Antiva. Very powerful and renowned for always getting the job done, so to speak. Someone went to great expense to hire this man.
Quite right. I'm surprised you haven't heard much of the crows out here. Back where I come from, we're rather infamous.
Not for being
Oh, fine. Is that what you Fereldans do? Mock your prisoners?
Well,
cruel.
you trained to assassinate me, and you fucked up.
Why not? I wasn't paid for silence. Not that I offered it for sale, precisely.
Aren't you at least loyal to your employers?
Loyalty is an interesting concept. If you wish, and you're done interrogating me, we can discuss it further.
Listen, make it quick.
Well, here's the thing. I failed to kill you, so my life is forfeit. That's how it works. If you don't kill me, the crows will. Thing is, I like living. And you obviously are the sort to give the crows pause. So let me serve you instead.
Can I expect the same amount of loyalty from
I
you?
happen to be a very loyal person.
He
Up
does
until
not.
the point where someone expects me to die for failing. That's not a fault, really, is it? I mean, unless you're the sort who would do the same thing, in which case I don't come very well recommended, I suppose.
Very well, I accept you after.
What? You're taking the assassin with us now?
We need more
Does that really
members.
seem like a good idea?
Don't worry. We can use them.
We could apparently use a swift kick in the head too, but you don't see me going around asking for one.
Welcome, Zevran. Having an Antivan crow join us sounds like a fine plan.
See, my wife
Oh,
likes you.
You're another companion to be, then? I wasn't aware such loveliness existed amongst adventurers, surely.
Or maybe not.
Excuse me, she's my woman.
I hereby pledge my oath of loyalty to you until such a time as you choose to release me from it. I am your man, without reservation. This I swear.
Very well. Oh yeah, I'll get rid of Alistair. I'll bring him. Just so he's part of our group. Like that.
Here I am. Oh, this should be good. What would you like to discuss? Here I am. Oh, this should be good. Go ahead.
Tell me about Antiva.
You wish to know about Antiva, do you? The only way to truly appreciate it would be to go there. It is a warm place, not cold and harsh like this Ferelden. In Antiva it rains often, but the flowers are always in bloom. Or so the saying goes.
Don't you want to go back?
It's not really a matter of wanting to go back. I cannot go. At least not yet. I hail from the glorious Antiva city, home to the royal palace. It is a glittering gem amidst the sand, my Antiva city. Do you come from someplace comparable?
But one higher.
Oh, I have never seen that place. I am sure it has its charms, and its dogs. You know what is most odd? We speak of my homeland, and for all its wine and its dark-haired beauties and the lilo flutes of the minstrels, I miss the leather the most.
That's kind of
I
odd.
mean the smell. For years, I lived in a tiny apartment near Antiva City's leather-making district, in a building where the crows stored their youngest recruits, packed in like crates. I grew accustomed to the stench, even though the humans complained of it constantly. To this day, the smell of fresh leather is what reminds me most of home more than anything else.
It's like you've been away from home
Oh,
forever.
not so long, I know. It is my first time away from Antiva, however, and the thought of never returning makes me think of it constantly. Before I left, I was tempted to spend what little coin I possessed on leather boots I spotted in a store window. Finest Antivan leather. Perfect craftsmanship. But I was a fool to leave them. I thought, Zevran, you can buy them when you return as a reward for a job well done. More the fool I, no?
Your home is still there, Zephyr.
True, and it's a comforting thought. One simply never knows what is to come next. How could I have suspected I would end up defeated by a handsome Grey Warden? A man who then spares
You
my
wanna
life?
fuck me?
I could not.
Handsome.
Perhaps that was a poor choice of words. True, though it is. Do you object?
Not at all.
And glad I am to hear it. Now, if it is all the same to you, I would prefer not to speak more of Antiva. It makes me wistful and hungry for a proper meal.
Approved.
Here I am. Oh, this should be good. Go ahead. Well now, I imagine that's a very fair question. Being an assassin, after all, is a living, at least as far as such things go. I was simply never given the opportunity to choose another way. So, if that choice presents itself, why should I not seize upon it?
You didn't choose the
To
crows.
be truthful, I didn't even know the crows existed when I joined them. I was but a boy of 7 when I was purchased. For 3 sovereigns, I'm told. Which is a good price, considering I was all ribs and bone and didn't know the pommel of a dagger from the pointy end. The crows buy all their assassins that way. Buy them young, raise them to know nothing else but murder.
Yeah.
And if you do poorly in your training, you die.
Sounds awful.
Oh, I don't know about that. The crows who are actually good enough to survive come to enjoy some of the benefits. In Antiva, being a crow gets you respect. It gets you wealth. Gets you women. And men. Or whatever it is you might fancy. But that does not mean doing what is expected of you always. And it means being expendable. It's a cage, if a gilded cage. Pretty, but confining. I fancy many things. I fancy things that are beautiful and things that are strong. I fancy things that are dangerous and exciting. Would you be offended if I said I fancied you?
But I'm a man. Not at all.
This is good to know. As for what I'll do in the future, presuming that there is one, I truly can't imagine. It might be interesting to go into business for myself, for a change. Far away from Antiva, of course. For now, naturally, I go where you go.
Have you?
Here I am, happy to be had. Isn't it wonderful how things work out that way? Come now, enough chit-chat. Talking about the crows summons them, you know. Any Antivan fishwife will
Really?
tell you so.
Alright. Well, we're friends now. Oh, yes. Flemeth's place.
And so you return. Lovely Morrigan has at last found someone willing to dance to her tune. Such enchanting music she plays, wouldn't you say?
We know your little secret, Flemeth.
Which one, I wonder? What has Morrigan told you? What little plan has she hatched this time?
She knows the
That
truth.
she does. The question is, do you? Ah, but it is an old, old story. One that Flemeth has heard before, and even told. Let us skip right to the ending, shall we? Do you slay the old wretch as Morrigan bids, or does the tale take a different turn?
What do you propose?
Morrigan wishes my grimoire? Take it as a trophy. Tell her I am slain.
I can do that.
It's far easier this way, don't you think? The lies are always more fun.
Oh, I don't know. Random violence can be fun, but this is good too.
Not killing Morrigan's mother. That is the more noble choice, right? Right?
I agree.
A tangled web you weave, Warden. I hope it's for good cause.
The book is inside the hut, with notes and spells enough to make even Morrigan blush with delight. You and I will not meet again. That I guarantee.
But you will meet. Oh, Lydiana disapproves, but you agreed.
It's finished.
You agreed that not hurting people was right?
I am done.
Interesting. Alright, we got her shit, so we can move on. Go back to camp. I killed your I killed your mother.
If you must.
Okay, doesn't give me the
Yes.
option.
We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any. Discuss away. Yes?
Well,
we're in camp, so...
Let's make out.
Such a romantic, I see. Yes, if you must.
Maybe I meant to gift her grimoire. Yep.
Mother's real grimoire, is it? I am glad you were able to find it after all. My thanks for retrieving it. I shall begin studying it immediately and unlock the power that it holds.
That's 16.
Yes?
Zephyr, what's up?
Again? I'm game.
We need to end this. I want you to leave. What? What choice are the fucking those?
All right, but I get to stare at you luridly while you do so. Well, the crows would have you believe that it is an involved process that takes years of training. The sort that tests both your resolve and your endurance. Survive that process and maybe, just maybe, you're good enough to start being considered one of them. But quite frankly, the truth is that all it requires is a desire to kill people for a living. It's surprising how well one can do in such a field. Now, it need not be thought of so crudely. We all do our share of murdering around here, don't we? An assassin simply specializes in striking from stealth, and in maximizing that first attack to be as lethal as possible. Debilitate your foe, either by poison or by crippling their limbs, makes any follow-up combat you need to engage in that much simpler.
Straight up paddle.
Then I don't imagine an assassin's life would be one for you. Of course, the crows like to pretend that their abilities are trade secrets, shrouded in shadows and wrapped in a blanket of mystery. So let's just keep this between you and me, shall we?
Okay.
Again? I'm game. All right. And why not? There are many things to enjoy about being a crow in Antiva. You are respected, you are feared, the authorities go out of their way to overlook your trespasses, even the rewards are nothing to turn your nose up at. As for the killing part, well, some people simply need assassinating. Or do you disagree?
You never kill an innocent.
Now there's an interesting word, innocent. How many men do you know who can claim to be truly innocent? But if you're talking generalities, such as children and relatives and bystanders and such, never on purpose. But it happens. It's unfortunate, but death comes to us all. If not me, then some wasting disease, or a fall down the stairs, or at the hands of a darkspawn.
I mean, I always fall down the stairs, but I don't die.
Death happens, as we like to say. And when I get paid for it, death happens more often. As far as enjoying the act of killing itself, why not? There is a certain artistry to the deed. The pleasure of sinking your blade into their flesh and knowing that their life is in your hands.
I enjoy violence myself. I take no pleasure in killing.
It is not pleasure, per se. Nothing sexual. It is more a sense of satisfaction.
I ain't gonna get off and stabbing someone.
There are many things I did not enjoy about being a crow, of course. Having no choice, being treated as an expendable commodity, the rules. Oh, so many rules. But simply being an assassin, I like it just fine. I will continue to do it if I can, even if I am not a crow. Honestly, could you picture me doing something else?
And smells like you.
I mean professionally. Or maybe you mean professionally as well. Perhaps you intend to peddle my services to bored Ferelden noblewomen. It is an interesting thought, but I've always removed my clothes strictly on an amateur basis. A talented amateur, of course, but an amateur nonetheless. Of course, all these thoughts are moot. Chances are still good that you and I will perish, eaten by darkspawn or slain by the crows at some point.
We could.
Very gruesomely, I imagine. But it is pleasant enough to chat about. Come, let's move on while our boots still have some wear in them.
This Pooh's, what the fuck is going on? I thought we were getting along.
All right, but my adventures? I'm hardly an old man just returned from across the ocean, am I? Should I shake my fist at nearby children while I talk about the good old days? Falling down a flight of stairs is an adventure. Falling into someone's bed, also an adventure. I am assuming what you're looking for are professional anecdotes. Let's see, my second mission ever for the Crows was a bit intriguing. I was sent to kill a mage who had been meddling in politics.
Your second
Well, it was just the one mage. Not as simple a mission as the vagrant Grey Warden or two, perhaps. As it turned out, the mage in question was quite a delightful young woman. Long, divine legs, as I recall. I caught her in a carriage on her way to escape to the provinces. After I killed her guard, she got down on her hands and knees and begged for her life. Rather aptly, I might add. So I joined her in the carriage for the night and left the next morning. Yes, but not on purpose, actually. The woman had actually convinced me to speak to the Crows on her behalf. What can I say? I was young and foolish at the time. Then, as I was kissing her goodbye to return to Antiva City, she slipped on the threshold and fell backwards out of the carriage. Broke her neck. Shame, really, but at least it happened quickly.
Were you upset?
At first, yes. Well, not upset. Surprised is really a better word. Then I found out that she had told the driver to take her to Janellen instead. She had planned to lose me in the provinces. I would have looked very foolish to the Crows. As it was, my master was very impressed that I had done such a fine job of making it look like an accident. The circle of Magi was unaware of foul play, and everyone was happier all around.
Wow. You got lucky.
I got stupid, in fact, and very lucky. It was after that when I learned that one needn't let a pretty face go to your head. Professionalism was key. That's my moral of the day, you see.
See a mix between business and pleasure.
Well, there is you. But I'll point out that you did have to capture me and tie me up first. Every rule has its exception. Now that I've mentioned tying me up in that context, do we have extra rope about?
I don't know.
I'm here for you. Of course. There are many rumors about spies, or legion or otherwise. What are you referring to exactly? Oh, I see what you're getting at. Honestly? Yes. Why shouldn't I? Violence is not the only solution. People respond eagerly to others who they believe understand them. They seek approval, friendship, sometimes love. This can be exploited.
Good to know.
It is a game, one that can be won with little bloodshed if one plays well. And crude. Why not make someone want to do what you suggest, instead of forcing them to do it? Everyone can be seduced by the right woman. The trick is predicting who she is.
You could tell me to do
becoming
anything,
her.
Liliana.
Master the game, and no one can resist you. Well, it doesn't really. I see your point. We will slay this darkspawn using conventional means, pointy sticks and all that. But come, it is getting late, and there is much to be done.
What? Oh, we approved.
I'm here for you.
I was worried I would disapprove.